Okay, I know you like my speed patch notes routine, but the patch tomorrow, February 9th on Thursday, there's a lot to go over. I'm still going to try to make it as fast as I can, because nobody likes watching 30-minute patch reviews. I'll still only go over the most important stuff. So let's speed this up. Sub, like, dingity bell. Let's go, baby. Tip of the day. Today's the last day for this event. Buy your Devilmon. Don't buy the 5-star Rainbow Mons. This event is fire. The 5-star Rainbow Mons cost too much. Only buy 4-star and 3-star Rainbow Mons and stock up on these essences. You get 5 for 100. That's insane. I have a lot of clicking to do today. The more you know. Alright, guild raids coming out. Finally something to do with guilds. If you want to be truly competitive in guild raids, find a guild that is organized. You guys want to set a nice time to get everyone together to do it. There's 5 levels for the guild boss. Difficulty is increased every level. There's going to be 2 parties of 12 members for each level. To optimize damage to the boss, you want to be in a good guild that organizes and depends on who everyone brings. Everybody should be bringing different debuffs, dots, buffs, etc. There's no point in bringing 12 Bastets. Participating in guild raids will get you a lot of rewards and pieces for a 5-star Lightheart Magician. Another new dungeon for solo play, Galagos Ruins. This is something that I am looking forward to. You're going to need a lot of monsters built here, because once you use a monster in the dungeon, you only have a certain amount of energy points, and once that energy is up, you can't use that monster in Galagos anymore. Once you go through the floor and beat the boss, you then go to the next floor, which has more stages. I highly suggest just trying to take in your summoner first, without any monsters, and see how far you get, so you don't waste that energy on the monsters. There's going to be extra requirements and buffs that you get. Make sure to utilize these. Participating in Galagos is going to get you specific Galagos coins, gold, refined stones, and in the shop you're going to be able to get Devilmon, scrolls, and outfits. We're going to have a new resource that's going to be able to change substats and summoner gear. Of course, you got to use Sky Stones too. Everything is Sky Stones. Stupid. If you don't like the appearance of your summoner, there's going to be like a new summoner closet where you can go back and change the appearance of your summoner. New monster, 5-star Lightheart Magician. I was hoping for a banner. Guess I'll save summon some more. But like I said, you can only get 5-star Lightheart Magician right now in the new guild raid. She's going to be a support that helps your damage dealers do more damage, mitigate damage with an AoE sleep, and heals and gives a shield. New transmog for the furries. New transmog for the best damage dealer in the game. You're so smart, come to us. Big balance changes for Kina and some monsters. Kina's 3rd skill is changing. She's getting her attack speed up removed. That required the health being below 30%, but now this adds a shield for anyone who's under 30%, which I think is better. She still has her attack speed on her 2nd. For Dark Kina on the revive, she's not going to lose health anymore, and when a monster gets revived, she won't have a longer cooldown. Also, when monsters get revived, she also heals them as well. She won't heal herself. Same with her ultimate, she doesn't lose her health there either. Her passive's got a huge change. This is going to help Kina dramatically. The mana increase when using a skill is now up to 30%, and acceleration magic is now a 50% health threshold to increase the mana regen speed. A lot of monster changes, mainly with revives. The link to this patch note will be in the description below, but for the majority of revivers, the amount of health that they come back with from revive is dramatically lower. I'll go over the main monsters that got huge changes. Fire Beast Monk, which is a free-to-play, easily attainable monster. The silence is 100% if the enemy has dots, and his heal got lowered to 3 mana cost. Water Valk got some great changes. He already removed harmful effects and gave a heal over time to himself and the summoner. Now that works for all monsters as well, but it's just lower level. His passive now does not decrease crit damage on itself, but it decreases the crit damage taken on the summoner. That's pretty huge to protect your summoner, especially Orbeus. I think Water Valk is actually on par now with Fire Vanessa, mainly for Orbia mains. Wind Beetle got a buff on his passive. The passive now is changed from 10 seconds to 5 seconds. So every 5 seconds, he will be able to remove a defense buff and replace it with defense break. And every 5 seconds is added damage. Pretty huge in my opinion. Fire Chimera. His 2nd skill now has a damage dealt up buff. I feel like that will increase the use of Fire Chimera for sure. Water Mermaid got changed and she still sucks. Water Vampire is now a better AoE unit. Water Archangel now is even a better healer than he already was. Wind Joker Lucian. He was on my list of needing a huge buff. His skill before only dealt ignore defense if the enemy was stunned. They changed it to only needing a CC effect. Now that I still think that that's pretty stupid, but this gives more opportunity. Because do you know all the CC effects? Freeze, Provoke, Silence, Oblivion, Stun, Sleep, Fear, Root, and Blind, and Knockdown. It's definitely better for sure. But honestly, I'd rather him just automatically ignore defense and just raise the mana cost and the skill cooldown. But hey, this is huge for Cleef users because you can constantly provoke, or if you use Taor and Soul Link or whatever, maybe like Light Vagabond, Darien, and Lucian together, Water Orbia, using her first skill right at the beginning of the match, put Lucian on Soul Link and just spam that 2 mana cost. It's definitely better. Could be even more better though. Rupture is now getting changes in schedule. They're changing it so you do each dungeon every other day and you can do both on Sunday. The rewards have been improved, probably just doubled. There's going to be coins added to Seal Ruin Temple, so an extra shop to buy some extra things. Don't know what these things are yet. A big change to raid supporting. Now along with the coins, they're also adding equipment and equipment crafting materials. And with Twisted Marsh, they're adding Vampire Despair runes and crafting materials. Definitely a good change in the support feature. Arena and Brawl is going to have a big change as well. The revive healing meta is going to be gone, for the most part. If the match is lasting a long time, the damage up buff goes away, and now it's all about HP recovery that is increased. A lot of people probably mad at that. I don't mind change. This will change the meta completely. And once a monster gets revived, there will be a cooldown on when they can get revived again. A very interesting change here, monster move speed will be increased in Arena. So if you're kiting monsters as an Orbia, might not be able to do that anymore. Some quality of life Tower and Spire Ascension changes. Not the one we want. Where is the change that we want? The special rooms. It is a good quality of life. You won't have to go to a loading screen to go to the next floor. It's a nice change. But change what we really want. Every 10 floors give us a key to the special rooms dungeon, so that we can enter the special room dungeon whenever we would like, instead of stopping the TOA climb every 10 floors. Please and thank you. Or maybe you did change that and it's not in the patch notes. If you did, thank you very much. Hero areas, there's not going to be a time remaining until the boss and elite creatures appear in a hero area. If it is done how it is written, thank you. Alright, Battlefield, they listened a little bit. You can now enter into a party in Battlefield only during 2 of the 4 specific things. I actually like this. Guilds can crush during the 2 time frames, and then solo players have a better chance than the other 2. We're also going to be getting more Sky Stones for winning. Transcending Summoners. If you have a fully transcended summoner, your other summoners will now be able to be transcended for free. If you've already transcended your other summoners, you will be compensated. In the Exchange Center, you can use raw heals to purchase gold now. And that's it for today's video. Hopefully I cut this down to make it as fast as possible. Sub, like, ding-a-ding-a-bell. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!